There we go. God, I'm just having all kinds of tech issues today. My goodness. So, Dr. Fate gets to stay in. Woo, Marvel stays in. Adam, Plastic Man, and Icon all are in. And Icon's old sidekick, that would be Rocket, who I actually don't know all that much about. She gets to join the team, the Young Justice team. Cool. One more. Red Arrow. Red Arrow gets to join as well. Now I'm going to read what I wrote in my notes word for word. And Red Arrow joins the Justice League. Yeah, that's definitive. As in, he's the mole. So, then we have Riddler, and he has his ambush, which is funny because his ambush is kind of pathetic by all accounts. They managed to defeat him, no real issues. He is, of course, a Bell Rev person, not an Arkham person, damn it. Don't you understand? I'm a super villain, not a regular crazy person. If Joker could do it, I could do it too. Anyways. So then we find out that Connor is down to only one shield remaining. Has this kid never heard of the concept of cooldowns? Seriously for a second, think about it. This is the guy who blows Bloodlust on the first trash pack. Well, no, on like the second to last trash pack before a boss in the middle of a raid. Or heroism, for those of you on the Alliance. Anyways. Now, what I kind of find amusing, he mentions how he gets angrier, and I've been pointing that out too. He goes up against Cobra Venom guy, who apparently is called Mammoth, by the way, they mentioned that in this episode. And he's been very careful to hold back, to not show off powers he doesn't have. Except there, where he just completely unloads on him, including the flight, and just absolutely destroys him. So it is good to see that despite Cobra Venom being a very high tier, it's still not at the level of Soups. I know this sounds like a strange statement, but even though I like Soups being brought lower, he should still probably be the highest tier. So I'm kind of with that. Anyways. So Strange is unmasked, finally. Yes, awesome. And Tony Todd gets to voice Icon, by the way. I wish we heard more of him, because Tony Todd is amazing. And, well, then we have the big reveal moment. This episode, over in video game design concepts, I would refer to this as a fake ending, basically. It's like, oh man, everything's wrapping up, everything's concluding, so we've fixed the Bell Rev problem. We've gotten Riddler down, we've settled the League issues. Red Arrow's finally joining up, like, bookend from the first episode. And, of course, then they start airing their dirty laundry. Now, this is actually pretty uniquely directed, and I really like the way they do it. It's obvious what they're doing from the moment when they start. I have to go do something. Cut away. Cut back. And then he explains to them the truth of his lineage and this patches. Notice none of them really judge him for that, by the way. Which is important, because then we cut to the present and Artemis to back in the past, where Artemis reveals her past. Then Wally comes, then we cut back to the future, and then we cut back to the past. I just like the editing technique, it's good stuff. But I also love when Wally is like, so, anyone else got any? And Megan's like, yes. And Wally's like, okay, I swear I was kidding. I was just joking, guys. It's good to hear them finally be open and honest with each other. It's really nice, in a heartwarming kind of a way, to see them finally open up all that dirty laundry. Notice how none of them really judge them. Although a few visibly react to her Martian form, Superboy just walks up, it's like, hey, and takes her hand. Now, first of all, that's very nice. But second of all, it's probably worth noting he was prepared because he already saw this, because I saw it too. Told you I saw something there. Tried to pull one on me. But no, you were doing Babylon 5 effect, weren't you? So, we see all of this stuff, and we see this revelation, and it's nice stuff, because then they finally, probably for the first real time, act as a true team, which, if you remember, is something I've been pointing out bit by bit throughout the course of the season. And they curb stomp when they actually work as a team. Funny how that works out. The only one who gets away is Luthor, because, of course, Luthor gets away. He's all casual. Yes, all true. I personally blame Dr. Desmond. So the Red Sun thing is gone, and there's no other programming. So that's gone. Megan doesn't care, so that's gone. And Artemis has revealed herself, so that's gone. All three connections to villains sliced. Very efficiently, I might add. Then, Luther, I really like how they portray Luther here. Very unflappable. Sir, if you're going to take me in, call my attorney. And you'll notice Luther gets away by not fighting with the intent to defeat them. He only fights them with the intent to delay them so that he can get away. Very Luther. He tends to approach problems laterally in general. Anywho, I do once again wonder how healthy it is to use the Venom. They show Bane powering up. Now, I gotta share something. In my notes, I say, why don't they go after him before he finishes transforming, or just cut the cable? Now, I know a lot of you probably aren't actually watching these episodes with me, but for those of you who forgot, the way Robin takes him down is by cutting the cable. So I guess we had the same idea there. Anyways, then Kaldur gets some Apocalypse weapons. Cheshire gets the hell out of Dodge, because in this family it's ever go for a behalf, and everything's good. Woo! And the team gets a very big, very awesome win, one episode before the finale of Season 1. So I have a note, the note I actually wrote down was, yeah, things are about to get bad. Then Kaldur says, this has been a good day. And I'm just sitting here going, oh God, is this when Apocalypse invades? Is the Dark Phoenix going to rip herself out of Marvel and into here? Like, something horrible is going to happen. The Borg have just shown up. There's going to be a cube over Earth, and that's going to be the end of that. By the way, I've been holding on to this since I started recording here. Frickin' called it with Red Arrow. Frickin' called it. I even showed my work as to why I thought it was him. I don't know exactly why it's him, but it looks like he's been mind-controlled, which actually doesn't surprise me all that much. If you're going to do a mole around people who can read minds on a regular basis and have very high security, you're probably going to need to make sure that they are not aware of the fact that they're the mole. Although I do kind of wonder how in the hell the biotech magic thing works on things like Superman, or Diana, or Plastic Man, or Dr. Fate, or Red Tornado. Whatever, I'm just not going to question it. Superhero physics. I mean, earlier I saw Bane's skin stretch by like several inches in all directions. I think I can let this one go. So next weekday, I'm going to watch it like 5 minutes from now. Next episode, we see the actual finale for Season 1.